the Western Conference semifinals, Game 3. The Trailblazers, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals. This one promises to be hard-fought. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got LeBron James. Jalen Johnson is out there with N.Claxton. And it's Dumars in a 2-guard. And for Minnesota, we've got Pascal Siakam. And it's Jones in at the 2-guard spot. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now here's Thomas. Out left to the wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Portland with a rebound. Johnson passes to Dumars. Johnson a screen on Jones. Back to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. To the right side. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark. Thomas with the ball. Driving to the basket. Can't get it to fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Frazier. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Claxton a screen on Thomas. Frazier the pass to Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Portland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Thomas outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Robinson a screen on Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Frazier. Here's Johnson for 3. James. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Thomas with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Claxton with the block.
Well, the length of Claxton allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
Back to James. Pass to Frazier. Inside, Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with N.Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3 to the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Jones against James. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Here's Bird. And here's Jones. Minnesota is shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. So it's Portland now. Pass to Frazier from behind the arc. That one is off. The Timberwolves trail. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Bird. Still no points. Jones with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Claxton with a rebound. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. James double team. Here's Frazier. That shot is off. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Blazers making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Picked up by Okongwu. Frazier, the pass to Okongwu. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dumars. Here's Frazier, defended by Jones. Johnson a screen on Jones. Frazier, the pass to Johnson. Here's Frazier, defended by Jones. Frazier, shot is off.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They now take the lead.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Dumars passes to James. With the drive, banked it in off the glass.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sports.
Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. It's Robinson, high post. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. And he gets that one.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Outside Porter. Siakam outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Brandon Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And also a switch here for Portland. George, he's checked in for Frazier.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Here's James. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Porter. Pass to Miller. Here's Bird. Gets the three ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Miller. Back to Porter. It's rebounded by George. For Portland, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Now Okongwu out to James. George outside. Clock at 6. Johnson a screen on Miller. Here's Dumars. He drops it from range. Dumars has got 5.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Bird. Portland with a rebound. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Robinson with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Bird, that's good. Bird's gotten his second bucket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kessler, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. N.Claxton, he's checked in for Portland. Johnson comes in for Johnson. Portland trailing here. Now James. Give him 8 points now. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Minnesota shooting an impressive 47%. Here's Bird. Checked by James. Wide open look. James with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Claxton a screen on Kessler. Here's James. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Kessler. Here's Bird. Back to Kessler. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Miller. He's scoreless. To the inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Battier. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And so Porter will bring it up for the T-Wolves. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bird. Puts it up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Johnson. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Bird. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops it first. And Minnesota making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Terry's checked in.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
George passes to Johnson. Here's Terry, guarded by Miller. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Terry. Again, the miss by Portland. The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Porter. Pass to Bird. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bird's got 11 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's George, and here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Porter looks it over. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Barnes, he's checked in for Minnesota. A 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. George against Porter. Claxton a screen on Barnes. Here's Battier. Inside. Claxton passes to Terry. Now George. The three is up. Claxton, great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Miller. Yet to see a basket. Outside Porter. 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Johnson a screen on Porter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Battier. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Siakam. And that's not going to go. N.Claxton getting it done for the Portland Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots.